So I'm going to be making one of the boys' favorite meals. It's going to be some smothered tater tots. First step is tray full of tater tots. They're going to go in the oven at 450 per baking directions. And when we get to that point, I'll show you what else to do. Okay, now while our tater tots are finishing in the oven, I'm going to work on the topping. So I've already got in the bowl pulled pork, barbecued pulled pork, and a can of beans. You can use whatever you want. Today we're using navy beans. And then I add our Tony Catcher's Creole seasoning and more barbecue sauce because in our house you cannot possibly have too much barbecue sauce. Okay, so here's what we have after it's mixed. It's about a tablespoon of the Tony Catchers and about a half a cup of barbecue sauce. This is the consistency I go for. It's still pretty thick, but everything's well coated and it'll give the tater tots a good layer. Now here's where yours may vary greatly. We have a kiddo who's allergic to the entire cow, so we use a veggie blend cheese substitute. So I will now add in our mozzarella and cheddar style plant-based cheese. Okay, so now we have about 4 ounces of our cheese substitute, our cheddar mozzarella blend, and I'll get that all mixed in, and then as soon as our tater tots are done in the oven, we will be combining everything into our casserole dish. Okay, so now we have our tater tots off of our baking dish and into our casserole pan. I let some of them get crumbled up. I just scrape them off nice and rough. Don't worry about it being pretty because it comes out better that way. So you don't have to worry about all your tater tots coming off even. And now we're going to put our mix on top of that and we'll put it in the oven and get everything nice and ooey gooey and warm. Alright, topping spread out, and now I'm going to put this back in the oven. I still have it at 450, which was the directions for the tater tots, and I'm going to leave it in there around 10 minutes. Basically gives me enough time to wash up all of my other dishes and then come back and check it, and it should be all heated up because all you're having to do is warm up the topping. Everything else is already cooked. Alright, there we go. Good and warm. Nice and bubbly. See a little bubbling around the side. That's how we knew we were done there. We had our little bubbles popping. I don't know if you can hear it on video. You can hear her sizzling. So just going to let that set there for a minute or two and rest. And then we will dish it up for everybody to smash. And there we go. All dished up and ready for the children's. Here you go, Kim. You want to call your brothers done to eat? Ooh. Yummy, yummy.